Valentina, one of my favorite things about working with you is not just, getting to witness your incredible accomplishments, but it's how intense you are before a fight and how happy you are after a fight. Yes, it's so good to see. I mean, tell me what goes through your mind after yet another dominant performance and all of the work that led up to it.
Yeah, definitely. Like before the fight and after the fight, it's completely two different person. It's because getting ready for this fight, it was not any joke. It was not any something like playing around or thinking it's gonna be easy fight or whatever. No, I knew it's Weili. She's like a very good fighter, very well-rounded fighter, and I have to be like very in focus from the first till the very, very end. Even, for example, during the fight, I felt that several of my kicks land into the liver like beautifully strong, and I felt it. But I knew if I rush a little bit, she has knockout power with one punch, and I just cannot run into that. That's why it was kind of like playing. I was in my mind between like go there and finish, but in the same time, I know I could be finished. Right. That's why it's kind of like I call the level. It's top level. For example, when you see two fighter different levels, that's why so many knockouts. But when fighters on the same level, highest level in the world, that you have to be very smart and very careful. 1 second, like millisecond, can decide all.
You're absolutely right. It can make all of the difference. And you've been only fighting the best in the world for years now, Valentina. What made Weili a unique challenge?
I would say her experience, her dominant career in strawweight division, that she she lost the belts and overcome and becomes a champ like very dominated, and definitely like that through the years it was so much like questions. All fans and everyone was like, who's number one pound per pound, like, and it's like kind of like Weili me, and it's like now finally this night we had all the answers.
You absolutely did. In terms of the grappling, we've seen you go from striker to grappler to anything in between. You showcase such an incredible array of skills, and you use them differently depending on your opponent. But what made your grappling so effective today?
It's all, like, I would say a lot of practice. A lot of practice and find the balance, because in the grappling it's not only the techniques that you learn, it's kind of like how you manage your body. It's you have to know your body so good. It's like a little bit detail. You move your like weight here or there, it's make all the difference. And definitely like working out with all the amazing training partners that I work out, it's give me so much experience and see so much diversity in the technique.
Yeah, and around the world, you've had different training partners, so you've gotten different looks at all times. Valentina, sometimes it's really hard to be in these scenarios, and we have to ask you, hey, what's next after you just have this life-changing win and yet another dominant performance? But when you look at the grand scheme of things, the picture of your weight class, what comes to mind?
Oh, it's a very good question, because I feel like my flyweight division, it's like feeling with so much new challengers, like younger age challengers, and how I said after the fight, just recent win of Erin Blanchfield, this win it put her like on the top list. Also Natalia Silva, she's on the always also on the top list, and recent like calling from Kayla Harris. So it's kind of like it's or I defend again, or I probably move up and face her. So it's a lot of options that my team and we're gonna think about it. But right now I wanna spend a little time to focus on heal my injuries, because doing so long martial arts, it's kind of like not that injuries that you just receive and is just like fresh. It's kind of like following you from the training camp to training camp.
Sure, some rest is well-deserved, well-earned for you, Valentina. We've been talking to some people after they win their fights, and we've been saying, it's New York City, what are you going to do for fun? But you are such a unique individual. You have so many unique interests and hobbies. How are you going to celebrate this victory? What's the one thing you've been looking forward to doing?
Actually, right now I completely don't know, because I so was focused on the fight that I like I don't care what's gonna be after. For me, there is no future after the fight. It's kind of like, oh, I have to win. I have to do everything to hold the belt and be still. And that's why I completely didn't think. But I know for sure I will go to Brighton Beach and like a lot of Central Asian cuisine, a lot of like all food from my country, and definitely like next day I plan to be there and eat a lot of cakes.
Excellent. I hope that they are all so delicious for you. No one deserves it more, Valentina. The mindset, the skill set is why you are one of the greatest of all times. Congratulations yet again.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much.